retinitis pigmentosa. The current state of my condition is that I have around 10 degrees peripheral vision, which is what you see from the side. I was first diagnosed with the condition when I was 6, but I've never known anything different. Things just pass you by, so you just think it's normal, and it never bothered me. I thought everybody was the same, to be honest. Having retinitis pigmentosa can be quite challenging. However, I do lead quite a normal life. You know, I go to work, I go to the pub, I generally get out and about and socialise. There's obviously things that I just can't do. One thing that springs to mind is the fact that I'll never be able to drive. My sight isn't good enough to drive. When I was 16, 17, people were starting to go out and get driving lessons, learn how to drive and go and then start passing the test. You feel a little bit jealous in some respects. When I was young, one of my hobbies was just to try and work out how things worked. I'd play on the computer and not necessarily play games. I'd try and discover how the computer actually worked, and that stemmed from my granddad was a computer programmer, and I kind of wanted to follow in his footsteps, which I have. I have my own little project recording studio which I have built, which I use every now and again, and I have quite an interest in the technology side of music. Although I work as a software developer, I actually got into it as a hobby. I was working nights at Marks and Spencer's, stocking the shelves, and I kind of thought to myself, I don't want to be doing this for the rest of my life. My initial ambition was to go down the software engineering route anyway, so I thought, well, I'll just try it. I bought a couple of books, sat down, read, got my laptop out, and started writing some little programs. I then saw an advert for a job as an apprentice software tester, which I took. In my interview with them, I told them that my interest wasn't necessarily in testing, but it was more in development. And then I did testing with them for 2 years, and now in my second year of working as a software developer for them. I was told from a very, very young age, and both my grandparents and parents have said it, that in order to get on in life, you're going to have to prove that you are either as good as or better than the next person when it comes to anything that you do. So I've taken that on board in everything that I've done. So I've worked hard to get where I am. By no means has it been easy, but it's all paid off in the end.